I'm Marty Cohn, and welcome to episode 26 of Rotary Cares, an award-winning monthly show that will tell you everything you wanted to know about Rotary International and more. Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers that come together to make positive, lasting change in communities at home and abroad. Established over 110 years ago, Rotary now has 35,000 clubs all over the world. Rotary's motto is service above self, and Rotarians adhere to the four-way test, a nonpartisan and non-sectarian ethical guide for Rotarians to use for their personal and professional relationships. The test has been translated into more than 100 languages, and Rotarians recite it at club meetings. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? In Brattleboro, we have two Rotary clubs. The Brattleboro Rotary Club, which meets every Thursday over lunch at the American Legion, and the Brattleboro Sunrise Rotary Club that meets every Wednesday over breakfast, also at the American Legion. Today, we will be discussing Rotary Youth Exchange. Our guests are District Chairperson for Rotary District 7870 International Student Exchange Program, long title, fits on a business card, Jim Rumhill. Jim is also a past president of Ludlow Rotary Club, and two youth exchange students, Sophia from Sweden and Paul from Germany. Welcome, Jim, Sophia, and Paul.
Thank you, Marty. It's good to be here.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Jim, just starting with you, how long have you been in Rotary?
I was invited to join Rotary in March of 1990, so I was just a young pup. I've been in it quite a while, 30 years.
Wow. Okay, that's good. And do you remember, I'm going to test your memory here, why did you join?
I was invited to join and said yes initially for business contacts. I didn't know much about Rotary. I know they did a penny sale every year and raised money for the community and did good things, but didn't know a lot else about them. And once I got in there, the business connection almost became secondary. It really did become secondary. What it was about was serving other people and doing good things locally and around the world. And that's what's kept me there as well.
Fantastic. Now, where does the Ludlow Rotary Club meet?
Well, sadly, right now for the last 2 months, we've met right here in cyberspace, I guess. But typically our meetings are at 12:15 on Tuesdays at DJ's Restaurant. We're proud to say that the only way you can have lunch at DJ's Restaurant in Ludlow is to join Rotary, because they're not open. They do it for us.
That's really nice. All right. Well, Rotary clubs host exchanges for students age 15 to 19 in more than 100 countries. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Rotary districts around the world have either limited their exchanges or suspended their programs completely for the coming year. What happened to the students in this year's exchange, Jim?
Well, as many as possible, depending on their family and, of course, their governments, have tried to finish out the year. Our students who are outside of the country all came back in March or early April. We do have one student who's out in Belgium right now, who is there by choice, enjoying her time. It's a very, very different exchange than she expected, but she's there and she'll be home in a couple of weeks. Our students here in this country, we started with 13 in our group, and 9 stayed. One went home on Sunday, but everyone else has found ways to make their exchange a success, although quite different than what they thought.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what do you think is going to be the future of this important program?
I believe that in some capacity, it's going to restart for the coming Rotary year, which would be 21-22. It kind of matches the school year for the most part. Efforts are already underway to make that happen. There's so many unknowns with this COVID-19 and visas are, of course, an issue. People want to protect their citizens. So we're hopeful that it is going to restart in a year.
All right, that'll be great. All right, Sophia, to you first. Why did you want to participate in this program?
I saw an exchange year as a fun way to experience and learn more about another culture. And I talked to family members and friends that have been on exchange, and I don't think anyone was disappointed. So I really thought it would be a fun thing to do.
Okay, well, I hope that I hope that that's what you're finding. We'll find out more in a bit. Paul, same question to you. Why did you want to be a Rotary Youth Exchange student?
Well, I think my father was a big role model for me because he did an exchange over 30 years ago to Reno, Nevada. Yeah, and I mean, he became later a businessman, and I see how he's like using the English language, and of course, English is the business language of the world. And I kind of want to become also a businessman, so I also just want to, yeah, I wanted to take the same path as him, and yeah, that's why I did it primarily.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Well, we're gonna take a quick break for this message on how Rotarians see opportunities and possibilities in their communities around the world. We'll be right back.
Possibilities are all around us. Everywhere we look, we see opportunity. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action. In communities all around the world that we call home. Like transforming an old bus to feed hungry children, or providing life-saving equipment to those who need it most. From fighting disease to rebuilding schools, together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved today at Rotary.org.
Welcome back to Rotary Cares, a monthly award-winning show that demystifies Rotary International. Our guests are District Chairperson for Rotary District 7870's International Student Exchange Program, Jim Rumrill, Sophia, an exchange student from Sweden, and Paul, an exchange student from Germany. So I looked this up. The Rotary Club of Copenhagen, Denmark, initiated the first Rotary Exchange in 1927, and the Rotary Club of Nice, France, followed suit after in 1929. Back then, the exchanges took place during school vacations for only a couple of weeks. Sophia, how long has your exchange been?
I arrived here in August, and I'm leaving in July, so it's about 11 months.
Wow. And how did you prepare to come on this 11-month journey?
The Swedish Rotary had a preparation camp for us a weekend last spring, where they different cultures and what you need to do to prepare. But then I also think just to mentally prepare that, and I think I did a lot by myself, just prepare myself to be without my parents for a year and to be away from home for a long time.
Sure. But did you come here by yourself, or did you come in a group?
We were about 20 Swedish exchange students. We all flew to Chicago, and there we all split up, and then I flew. So everyone went on their own ways.
Wow. All right. So Paul, the primary purpose of Rotary Youth Exchange is to provide a cultural exchange. What are some of the activities in which you've participated?
Well, so I started playing soccer right in the beginning of the year, and yeah, I went fishing with my host family because my brother bought a boat, and we went deer hunting in the winter. That was pretty awesome, yeah. And skiing, I went skiing to Pico a lot because I got a season pass from the Rotary Club here for Christmas. And right now we're going turkey hunting a lot, so that's exciting for me. Just, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I was gonna play baseball, but since the pandemic, of course, it's not gonna happen. And I mean, of course, the trips with Rotary are just phenomenal. We traveled all over New Hampshire and Vermont. That was just awesome, and also the trip to Boston was great.
So let me ask you. So that was all pre-COVID-19.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you made the most of being where you are during all of this?
Yeah, so I'm pretty fortunate that I have a host brother in the same age. So yeah, we are going fishing a lot, as I said, and we can just go outside, play baseball with each other, can play soccer. I mean, yeah, we keep ourselves busy, and yeah, that's good.
That's fantastic. All right, so last question. So this is going to be for both of you, Sophia and Paul. We'll go with Sophia first. What's the best thing for you about being a Rotary being in the Rotary Youth Exchange?
I would say that the best thing about the Rotary Youth Exchange program is all the people that I've met so far. It's just I'm so thankful for everyone who's been welcoming me to their lives and to their homes, and everyone's really I really feel like I fit in here, and it's amazing to go to school. School is fun for the first time, and I don't even know what to say. It's just so fun, everything.
Well, that's great. All right, Paul, what's the best thing for you?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the same what Sophia said, that just the opportunity to meet new people, establish a whole new community, and just, yeah, make friends for life. And you're kind of able to start a new life, you know, and no one knows you, you don't know anyone. It's a new language, you're away from your parents and family, and it's challenging, of course, but it's also fun. And you will assert that you changed in this year. That's gonna bring you further in your life. And I can just recommend it to everyone out there, and you will keep that experience for the rest of your life. Yeah.
That is fantastic. Jim, I bet you're proud as a peacock in terms of these students and the rest of the youth exchange.
Absolutely. This year in particular, even when the year is perfect, there's so many challenges being away from home and new culture, new family, new food, new everything. And this year in particular, students have had to make this a success mostly on their own. And these two students here are fine examples of exactly how well they've done this year.
It's wonderful to see the program succeeding and to have two really great examples. I want to thank all our guests, Jim Rumrill, Sophia, and Paul. Thanks also to BCTV for recognizing us as the 2018 Nonprofit Member of the Year. And a special thanks to Brian Brashaw, who's helping us bring this show to you. If you have any questions, concerns, or ideas for future shows, send them to info@brattleboro-rotary-club.org. That's info@brattleboro-rotary-club.org. I'm Marty Cohn, and thanks for watching.